Hey guys, it's John P with Geek Beat, and today we're going to unbox the Nikon COOLPIX P7800. Now this is not a brand new camera, but it is the current model. It hadn't been out for all that long. The reason why we're taking a look at this one is because I actually reached out to our friends at Nikon and asked specifically for this camera, not the newer ones, this camera, because I think it's probably the best all-in-one pocket camera you can get. Now, I've been shooting with the little Nikons since way back in the days of the P7000. This is like 4 or 5 generations ago of this thing, but what I really enjoy about it is these things are built like a tank. You know, they've got a metal case, it's not cheap plastic, and they've had a lot of really cool features for a long time, and I'm going to show it to you because one of the other things I'm planning on doing is, now that we've got this P7800 in here, I'm going to do a bunch of tutorials specifically about this camera to show you guys how to use all of its cool features. So let's see what we've got in the box when we open it up here. Alright, they've got one of these fancy boxes that kind of opens on the side. Not sure why we do that, but that's cool. So we can open it up like this. Let's see, we've got a little tray here with our quick start guide and a CD that we will definitely never use. We have the camera itself. Ooh, ah. Here we go. So this is the new P7800. It's interesting to see how it's changed over the years as compared to the older one. It's maybe slightly taller. It now has a lens cover that you need to hang on to. Don't lose that, as compared to the old one, which had the automatic closing system here. But also looks like the glass is a little bit bigger. This one's now dirty. Let's see, the dials on the top. You still have kind of all your photo selection knob here, your wide angle to telephoto zoom knob there, your exposure plus and minus compensation on off. So these things have really not changed. Notice that this camera also has a hot shoe so that you can put a flash in here, which is nice because you can even use a big full-sized flash like you'd use on a DSLR. Now when we take a look at the back, the older model had a screen integrated in there, but the new one has a screen that flips out and swivels and does all kinds of fancy stuff here. So we can leave it flat like that, or you can, get it at different angles, which is nice because let's say if we were holding this camera and let's say I wanted to hold it up high, I can swivel that angle down towards me so I can see it, or I could hold it low and I can be looking right at it. So that's very nice. One of the other things I instantly noticed just by grabbing hold of this was you'll see that the older model had a little rubberized grip here, but the grip is much more pronounced on the new version, which is nice because when I grabbed a hold of it, I mean, it feels really, really secure right there in your hand. Okay, let's see what else we've got. We've got a little switch back here which popped up that flash, the integrated flash, which these are not bad, but certainly not the equal of the external flashes. We have an HDMI output port, so we could plug this in and show things off right on a TV. We've also got a little AV port that's going to use a specialized cable. On the bottom here, we've got our battery cover door, and the SD card goes right in there. And what do we have on the other side here? Nothing, just the hinge, okay. And let's see, oh, a GPS. This is interesting. There's a little GPS port, so I guess we can use an external GPS device on that. And here is one of the biggest reasons I love this camera. This is a microphone input port. So that means when we're shooting video, and we can shoot full 1080p video with this thing, we can use an external mic. Now, one thing it doesn't have that I really, really wish they would build in, that would make it almost perfect, would be a headphone jack so that we could listen to the audio we're capturing and be able to adjust the levels. If you did that, I would basically just carry this everywhere I went and never need anything else. Okay, so that's an overview of the body itself. Let's look at what else we get here. We're going to get a strap, so that will attach just like this other one does, I'm sure. We have a charger. We have a battery. And then we have a USB cable. And it looks like actually the USB cable plugs into that funky little AV port there. And that's it. That's the whole shooting match. So next step is I'm going to take some sample photos and videos of this thing, and I'll share those so you guys can see what kind of quality that it can do. And then we're going to go right into some tutorials, how to do cool stuff with it, because this camera will do raw photographs. So that means we can use it for bracketed shots, do HDR. We can do, like I said before, 1080p video. It has all full manual controls. Nice stuff. You can do almost everything with an SLR with this little bad boy that you can fit in your pocket. Okay, guys, that's it. Stay tuned. Thumbs up on YouTube for GeekBeat here, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.